We know when we should be expecting to hear when this mega fight could happen. That superfight is current UFC lightweight champion Conor McGregor versus former UFC welterweight champion Georges St. Pierre. GSP is coming out of retirement to challenge for the UFC middleweight championship against Michael Bisping at UFC 217. UFC 217 is set to take place on Saturday, November 4th in New York at Madison Square Garden. Cody Garbrandt vs. TJ Dillashaw for the UFC bantamweight title is expected to serve as the co-main event. Article continues below. The main card will air on pay-per-view while the preliminary card will air on Fox Sports 1 and the promotion's streaming service, UFC Fight Pass. If you recall, there has been some talk that St. Pierre had a plan to eventually face the biggest name in mixed martial arts right now. It seems that everyone is doing that. It's a smart move. Who wouldn't want to receive such a payday that a fight with McGregor would do? Article continues below. Keep in mind that GSP has gone on record by saying that he would retire from MMA if he loses at the upcoming event. It's one thing to say that his next fight that he loses is it for his career, but to have that mindset going into a fight is a bad idea, especially due to the fact that he has been out of the fight game for such a long period of time. St. Pierre is rumored to want to fight a big name if he is able to score the big win over Bisping and win the UFC middleweight title. That big name is McGregor, who has not been seen in the world-famous octagon since last November at UFC 205 when he won the lightweight title from Eddie Alvarez. UFC President Dana White is open to the possibility of McGregor vs. GSP next year if both men settle their business in their upcoming bouts. GSP would need to defend his title first at 185 pounds and Conor has some business to handle himself, White told TSN in a recent interview, per MMA Weekly's Damon Martin. It would be a year and a half down the road before we would even talk about that. Everybody's intriguing for Conor McGregor. I mean, if you look at Conor McGregor at 145, 155 and 170 pounds, everything is intriguing. He's an amazing fighter, it would be an amazing honor, but I don't know. I don't know what to say. If the fans want it and he wants it, maybe it will happen, but right now, I'm focused on Bisping, GSP said earlier this month. Do you want to write for Give Mesport? Get started today by signing up and submitting an article here. http://gms.to write forms